Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Brings in the kick at the 9. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Viking 18.
Throwing now, Milrow. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Come on, man, ready.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. Check. 70 Lions.
Running right is Pacheco. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Let's go now. 60 by.
Milrow's going to sneak it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
That's all you can really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
Pacheco, and he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to him. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He throws a bullet deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake, Milrow. Trying for the deep ball. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down throw here from Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver.
He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Sanders all set to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Eric Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Milrow from the gun. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing here, Milrow. There's a screen set up for Pacheco. Has the first, but once more, he's past the 45. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come on. Set. Hop 70. Hop.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And backfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
19, let's go now. Check, Panther. 19, try.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, Milrow escapes the pocket. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Milrow throwing on third down. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. He's able to drive that pile of backyard. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go.
They run it again with Bigsby. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
On the check.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got third down well inside field goal range. That's caught for the first. Has some room to work. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Lofts it deep right side. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game in the first half. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Ready, set.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Hawk 70, Hawk set.
They're throwing it. Fits it through the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
70, Timberwolf.
They're turning to the option on 3rd and short. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
A loss of a yard.
They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
First down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and stop the push into Chiefs territory. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Setting up to throw. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 27 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Throwing from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Jason Sanders set to
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. This makes it up to the 25.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
To the air. Milrow. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
18-yard line.
Hurt. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
19, 18. Mustang 19. Steady.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just three. They're going for this.
Pass to 60.
Trying for it with Milrow. He finds Worthy, complete. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Ready.
They'll run, Pacheco. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Pacheco again. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Chiefs making a one-score game before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
A give up the gut to Bigsby. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. The Steelers calling their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Again, it's Bigsby. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in the hurry up here. Going now on first down. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, it looks like at that 37-yard line. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Less than a ruler needed here on second down. They'll throw it. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact.
And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Off the play fake, Milrow. He longs this one up, looking deep to the right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 16-yard line.
On the ready.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
Ready. Mustang 19. Bronco. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Ready.
Back to pass on first and 10. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
Dragon 60.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready. Go.
Looking to throw. He's got it downfield near the edge.
That's a close throw right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get the feet down.
For the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
At the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick return that he took matters in his own hands.
Having gained about a handful there. Aleem McNeil in on the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Panther 50. Cowboy 80.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
He's going to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. This play goes for 36. And the Steelers have a first down.
A gain of 36 yards. First down.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
42, Chiefs 21.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Tag. Liking 18.
Now it's Milrow. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Has this at the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Ready, go.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Milrow with it on first. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the third. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll throw it here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Take to his back. Tank Bigsby. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's go now. Ready?
This might be a free play for him. Has it in close. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for second and goal. Throwing it again here. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. That could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs 28.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Oh, he lost the football. And the Steelers get to it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Get it.
They'll run this with Bigsby. And a decent run gets about 4, and it's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throw here, third down. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down. Instead, it's incomplete. Now the field goal unit runs on for its second try tonight. It's 44 yards here from the left half. Sanders sends it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case, with 3.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
79 Broncos. 2. Right, trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Vacates quickly left side. Makes the grab in bounds offside. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let's go. Drag it. Panther 60.
From the gun, Milrow. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Go.
Milrow looking to throw. Caught on the comeback route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
Kansas City.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Kicked out by Dante Kent.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. And that second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3 and out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic to convert on this 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the bunker. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Coming to line for another first and 10. Now it's Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field down. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 43. Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And Tommy, if you've heard this before, Brock, they've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Steelers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Massive hits. The ball's out. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Carry here for Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Is that linebacker linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here we go. Broncos switch. Broncos, go.
On the give, it's Bigsby. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
On the set. Here we go. Here we go. 19. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. And they're not stopping the construction partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Steelers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Steelers tack on 7 more to their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Throwing here, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Escapes the pocket. And all that pursuit pays off. They track him down and drop him well behind the line of scrimmage. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. Their point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen.
have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams.
2 months in, and the NFL is as unpredictable as ever. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando. This is your weekly recap for Week 8. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We start at MetLife Stadium. The Jets at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And here's the Bills wideout. He's going to get a step downfield and run under the deep ball. It'll be a 78-yard catch and run for the touchdown. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is Jamar Chase. He's going to find a seam in the middle of the field and haul it in. This is going to be a 41-yard touchdown. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this is the quarterback of the Dolphins. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Dolphins get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my